allow yourself to arrive. Feel where your thighs are on the chair, your bottom is on the chair. Feel kind of the place where your thighs meet the chair. Feel where your feet meet support under you, the floor or your shoes. Perhaps feel where the hands are resting, maybe on the lap or on the chair, or maybe on another part of the body. And become aware of your breath. Become aware of how your breath feels in this moment. We're going to begin with some traditional 3-part Dirga breath. So if you like, let your left hand rest on your lower belly. And then just breathe into the left hand where it's resting on the belly. Deep, full inhales, deep, full exhales at your own pace. Notice the sensation of the breath in the belly. And becoming aware of the 3-dimensional aspects of the breath. So as the belly is filling with the breath, you might also sense the breath on the sides of the hips and perhaps even in the lower back. And if you like, let your right hand now rest on the space just below the rib cage. So the left hand is on the belly and the right hand is just a little bit above that. And begin to, as you invite the breath into the belly, let it come up towards the right hand, towards the rib cage, and then exhale back out at the pace that feels appropriate to you. Deep, full, 3-dimensional inhales. Deep, full, 3-dimensional exhales. Never forcing the breath or over-efforting the breath. Just invite the breath to fill the belly, then fill the lower ribs, and exhale from the ribs back out through the belly. Again, at whatever pace feels appropriate to you. The only thing you're wanting to do, if possible, is equalize the inhales and exhales. Or the exhales can be slightly longer. And then when you're ready, if you like, bring the left hand now to the top of the chest. And again, originate the breath way down in the belly. Let the breath move up towards the ribs and maybe even up towards the collarbones. And the exhale recedes from the collarbones, through the ribs, through the belly. Inhaling into the belly, ribs, chest. Exhaling from the top, through the middle, through the bottom, at whatever pace feels appropriate to you. If it's helpful, you might label the belly 1, and then the ribs 2, and the upper chest 3. And then exhale 3, 2, 1. Sometimes it's helpful to say that silently to yourself. 1, 2, 3. Exhaling 3, 2, 1. This deep Dirga 3-part breath always has the capacity to soothe the mind, to bring the mind into the rest and digest state of the being. And as you're continuing to fill belly, ribs, and chest, and empty chest, ribs, and belly, notice if you can also sense the breath in the back body. So as the belly fills, you might feel the breath in the lower back. As the breath moves up, you might also feel the breath in the mid-back. And as you fill the torso, you might sense the breath between the collarbones and the shoulder blades in the back. Emptying 3, 2, 1. The navel draws slightly in and up towards the heart. After the next deep exhale, release the breath and just notice how you feel. And let's do another round of those deep 3-part Dirga breaths. Ultimately, you'd like to be able to breathe like this all the time. Of course, no one actually does, but that's the ideal. So filling belly, letting the breath move up towards the solar plexus and then up towards the chest. And exhale, empty the chest, empty the solar plexus area, and then empty the belly. Inhaling 1, 2, 3. Exhaling 3, 2, 1. And see if you can notice even a little movement in the spine with the breath. I listened to a podcast last weekend, from a back surgeon named Dr. Hans Raj. And he was talking about the therapeutic aspects of moving the spine. And he said one of the easiest ways we can move the spine is through this deep 3-part breath. So see if you can sense the breath in the back body. See if you can sense the movement of the breath, the wave-like action of the breath as it fills the lower portion, the mid portion, and the upper portion of the torso. And then exhaling from the upper through the mid, through the lower. And you can stay with this breathing practice or just pause and rest if you like. I'll read you some words by Thich Nhat Hanh, who actually passed on, I think, a year ago, yesterday or the day before. The in-breath can be a celebration of the fact that you're alive. So it can be very joyful. When you're joyful and happy, you don't feel that you have to make any effort at all. I am alive. I am breathing in. To be still alive is a miracle. The greatest of all miracles is to be alive. And when you breathe in, you touch that miracle. Therefore, your breathing can be a celebration of life. Your in-breath may take 3, 4, 5 seconds. It depends. That's time to be alive, time to enjoy your breath. You don't have to interfere with your breathing. If your in-breath is short, allow it to be short. If your out-breath is long, let it be long. Don't try to force it. The practice is simple recognition of the in-breath and the out-breath. That is good enough. It will have a powerful effect. So let's do one more round of this 3-part breathing together, if you like. Again, perhaps placing one hand on the belly and the other hand someplace else. The chest or below the ribs. Breathe into the belly, let the breath move up towards the ribs and up towards the collarbones. And the exhale is from the top through the middle to the bottom. Again, if it's helpful, you can count 1, 2, 3 on the inhale, and 3, 2, 1 on the exhale, squeezing the navel in on the exhale. You might also notice a slight pause at the top of the inhale when the breath is full. If it's there, allow it. And then allow the exhale to come in. And perhaps for you, there's also a pause at the bottom of the exhale before the next inhale comes in. So if you're noticing these pauses, allow them. If the pauses are not there for you, then don't manufacture them. And taking care never to force or over effort the breath. If you notice the breath becoming labored or seemingly forced, then release the breath. Allow your own natural breath, your innate breath, and return to the practice when you're ready. And again, perhaps you can sense a little movement in the spine, not just in the front body, but in the back body with your breath. And after the next deep exhale, you can once again release the breath, release the hands, and just pause. Perhaps choose to remember the powers of this breath, of the slow, deliberate, complete inhales, and the slow, deliberate, complete exhales. And just 3 of those 3-part breaths. Anytime can always soothe the nervous system. So if you're feeling frazzled or overwhelmed or overworked, perhaps just take a pause in your day and take 3 cleansing, healing, Dirga breaths. And then when you're ready, You might open your eyes if they're closed and just see the newness around you. If anyone would like to comment or ask any questions about this breathing practice, feel free to unmute yourself. And so I'd like to stay with the breath for the next meditation as well. And I'd like to talk a little bit about digestion as a process. Not only of food, digestion of emotions, thoughts, experiences, vibrations, energy. Digesting our thoughts, our emotions, our experiences. In Western medicine, it's known that symptoms of digestive disorders are exacerbated by and often even caused by an overfiring of the fight, flight, or freeze response. Digestion is directly related to the nervous system. The vagus nerve, that long cranial nerve, the longest cranial nerve, which begins in the brain and then wanders through every organ in the body. The vagus nerve has the task of sending and receiving information between the gut and the brain. You might think of the vagus nerve as the main communication switch between the sympathetic nervous system, the fight, flight, or freeze response, and the rest and digest response, the parasympathetic nervous system. Even just thinking about stress causes the vagus nerve to send a message to all the systems of the body to contract and shut down. The gut environment dictates how every other system of the body functions through the vagus nerve. And from the lens of yoga and Ayurveda, the system of digestion includes not just food, not just the food we take in and process, but all of our experiences. Everything we take in needs to be chewed on, metaphorically, broken down, processed, assimilating that which is nutritive and nourishing, and eliminating that which could become toxic when stored over a period of time. And science says that we digest best when we're at rest. When we're not in the rest and digest state, the parasympathetic nervous system, energy is actually shunted away from the digestive system. All of your essential systems actually shut down when we're stressed so that the energy can be available in the parts of our body that help us actually survive and protect ourselves. Energy is diverted to the parts of our body that help us fight, freeze, or flee. In yoga and Ayurveda, the belly is known as our emotional center. And as we breathe fully and deeply, we create a more soft and fluid environment. The breath actually breaks up rigidity, holding, and tension, and allows us to be softer and more at ease, to relax that deeply held tension. And as the body releases and the mind calms, we add the ability to process everything: food, information, feelings, etc. So that's the job of the traditional and medicinal three-part Dirga breath. The breath has the power to switch off the fight, flight, or freeze response by telling the vagus nerve that everything is under control, nothing to worry about. So we're going to do another exploration of the breath. And this time we're going to add a Vu breath, which has been advocated for by Dr. Peter Levine, who's a world-renowned trauma expert and the founder of Somatic Experiencing, working with the body to release fragments of stress from various traumas. So I'll guide you through this Vu breath. If you like, you can again close your eyes if they're not already closed. And just again, notice your breath. Soften the eyes. Allow any facial expressions to melt. Sometimes the sensation of a slight smile inside the mouth, behind the lips, can serve to soften the jaw. Allowing your shoulders to melt away from the ears. Soften the belly. Again, notice the support that your body is resting on, and the intersections of your body and the surface underneath them. So when you're ready, take a deep inhale. And actually, I'll just demonstrate it first. So taking a deep inhale, and as you exhale, Vu. And then just resting for a few breaths. So that Vu sound mimics a foghorn. And the object is to feel the vibration deep in the belly. This is a wonderful, a really even more therapeutic breath that can help release deep-seated traumas. So it's possible. I know when I've been doing this breath all week, and the first couple of days that I was doing it, I actually experienced some like shaking and trembling after the Vu breath. And that's, to me, a sign that I'm releasing the freeze response. That's always been my response to any therapeutic work. So you might feel something similar, or you might not. So taking a deep inhale, and then exhale, Vu. And just pause and rest. And we're going to do that a couple of more times. And your Vu doesn't have to be as long as mine, so don't force, never force the breath. Just allow the Vu to be an expression of your exhale. Taking another deep inhale. And as you exhale, Vu. And again, pause and rest for the next few breaths. And let's do that again if you like. Take a deep inhale. Again, rest. I watched a video on YouTube that had Dr. Levine talking about teaching this Vu breath to nurses at the beginning of the pandemic, nurses that were feeling overwhelmed by everything they were experiencing every day. And he said he came back a few days later or a week later to check in with them. And they told him it had really been very beneficial to them, and that they had been teaching it to everybody they could think of. So there's some anecdotal evidence of how effective this breath is. And I also found another video of a rabbi teaching the Vu breath. And he actually added the wow sound to the Vu breath. And I thought that was really ingenious. So let's practice that as well. So taking a deep inhale. And as you exhale, start with the Vu, Vu, wow, 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 and just let it fall away. And again, taking some natural breaths. And let's do another one together if you want to. Taking a deep inhale. Vu, wow, 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 wow. Another resting period. And you don't need to do a lot of these, just maybe 3 to 5 of these Vu or Vu wow breaths can be very therapeutic in helping to release tension, trauma, stress. So when you're ready again, taking a deep inhale. Vu, wow, 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 wow. And just pause and notice how you feel now. In the words of one of my teachers, Jillian Pransky, a renowned yoga teacher, deep conscious breathing is our nervous system's love language. Deep conscious breathing is our nervous system's love language. As you rest now, imagine your whole body is the airway, and send a message of gratitude towards your body. Perhaps settle into your heart center. Imagine, maybe even place your hands to your heart and allow an image of what you have gratitude for, what nourishes you, to float up. Let it bubble up in your heart, this gratitude. Adding the practice of gratitude can boost the power of the breath even more. Research has shown that practicing gratitude can cause an instantaneous shift into more ease and healing in the body. You might think about the practice of saying grace before a meal. There's now scientific research that shows this is a very beneficial practice. Actually, this practice enhances the success of any treatment plan enhances every system in our body. And A. Jacobs, who wrote a book called Digestive Health with Real Food, says, I wish I could bottle gratitude in a supplement, as it is one of the best tools available to support digestion. And finally, in the words of Thich Nhat Hanh again, breathing in, be aware of your body. Breathing out, release all tension in your body. This is an act of love directed toward your body. And in closing this meditation, let's practice one more Vu breath together, if you feel inclined. Deep inhale. Vu. And perhaps just take a moment and pause in gratitude for this healing practice or for anything else that you're grateful for in this moment. And again, when you're ready, you can open your eyes, take in the freshness around you. And again, if anyone wants to share, feel free to unmute yourself to share.
Monica, I just want to say that it's nearly blowing a gale down here in Somerset. And so the outside in the trees, it was doing the boo breath with me.
Oh, nice. I love that. So even the trees are breathing. Well, the trees are always breathing, but they're doing the therapeutic breath. That's beautiful. Thank you, Diana. So we'll even this whole practice is really all healing practices. So the next meditation we'll do is one of my favorites, finger holding. And then the final meditation will be a variation of a body scan, which is also informed by the work of Peter Levine from his book, Awakening the Tiger. So for anyone who hasn't done the finger holding before, this is from a practice called Jinshin Jyutsu, which is another healing practice. It's similar to Reiki, but much more involved than Reiki. With Jinshin Jyutsu, it takes like a lifetime to learn all the variations and all the connections. You basically put, the practitioner would put his hands or fingers, or their hands or fingers, on two parts of the body. And you're, in doing so, opening the connection between those parts and various other healing circuits. So in this practice of Jinshin Jyutsu, the thumb is, so holding the thumb, just holding the thumb loosely, addresses worry. And there's actually an acronym. Excuse me, I just swallowed wrong, so that was fun. There's an acronym to remember what each finger is associated with, what emotion each finger is associated with, and the acronym is Get Rid of Worry Fast. So the thumb is for worry, and then FAST is an acronym for fear. The index finger is for fear. The middle finger is for anger. Go figure that one. And the ring finger is for sadness. And the pinky finger is for trying too hard, basically over-efforting, but it wouldn't, over-efforting wouldn't make the acronym work. So the acronym is Get Rid of Worry Fast. And I'll guide you through it. You can do this practice anytime, anywhere. So for instance, if you're overcome by anger, just sit and hold your middle finger. You can be anywhere out in public and nobody will know what you're doing. You can either just hold one finger or you can alternate. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go through all the fingers in turn. But again, you can use this practice just holding one finger if you're sad, the ring finger, or if you can't figure out what it is that you're feeling and you're just feeling really disgruntled and discombobulated, the thumb will take care of everything. So just hold the thumb. So when you're ready, again, get comfortable. Maybe adjust your posture if you've been sitting for a while, or change your posture, or lie down, or whatever you'd like to do. You can keep your eyes open if you like, or close your eyes. And whenever you're ready, just loosely hold one thumb with the other hand. It doesn't matter which one. We're going to actually do both hands. And just loosely hold your thumb. You're not squeezing it. You're just very gently wrapping your fingers around the other hand's thumb. And if you like, if you need a mantra or a way to occupy the mind a little bit more, you can repeat, I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful. And as you're loosely holding the thumb with the opposite hand, become aware of sensations in the thumb. If you're holding it loosely, you might even sense the heartbeat, your heartbeat in the thumb after some time. I am grateful. And if your mind is still really active, you could also layer that 3-part Dirga breath over this practice of finger holding. Breathing into the belly, ribs, chest. Exhaling 3, 2, 1. Just an option. So again, the emotion that holding the thumb addresses is worry. And being grateful, gratitude, always supersedes worry. You can't be grateful and be worried at the same time. So if it feels really nourishing to you to continue holding the thumb, please feel free to. If you're ready to move on to the index finger, just hold the index finger of one hand with the other hand loosely. The emotion the index finger helps to soothe is fear. And if you would like a mantra, you might repeat, I am safe, supported, and protected. I am safe, supported, and protected. Just notice how you feel. Notice any pictures or emotions that might be coming up. Doing your best not to try to analyze or understand. Just notice how you feel. I am safe, supported, and protected. And again, it's fine to stay with the index finger if that's feeling really like what you need right now. If you're ready to move on to the middle finger, the emotion associated with that is anger. And you just loosely wrap your fingers around the middle finger and let your hands rest in your lap. And I offer the mantra, I am filled with peace. I am filled with peace. As I've shared previously, I often do this practice when I'm falling asleep, or even if I wake up in the middle of the night, I'll end up holding a finger and going back to sleep. I am filled with peace. If you're ready, moving on to the ring finger, and the emotion associated with the fourth finger is sadness. And here, if you'd like a mantra, you might say, I am joyful. I am joyful. Of course, if there is sadness present, don't try to push it away. Maybe just stay with the sadness without going into any stories or explanations or justifications. Just allow the pure emotion. And the pinky finger, the small finger, is associated with over-efforting, trying too hard. So as you hold the pinky finger loosely, I am enough. I am enough. So again, this is a practice you can do anytime, no matter where you are. I've taught it to school kids. You know, they can sit in class if they're feeling angry, they can hold their middle finger and nobody even knows. And I said we do the other hand, but I think you get the gist, and I don't want to take time away from our final meditation. So we'll just effortlessly glide into the next meditation. If you're still holding a finger or you're inclined to hold a finger throughout the next meditation, feel free to, or you can also alternate the fingers. And so if you're not lying down, you might lie down now if you want to. And again, I got the idea for this practice from Waking the Tiger by Dr. Peter Levine. So to start, if you like, rub one palm with 2 fingers from the other hand. Just kind of rub the palm to kind of feel sensations in the palm, to awaken sensations in the palm. And you can let the palm rest wherever it wants to rest. And then you can stop the rubbing and just say silently to yourself, "This is my palm. I welcome you back." And feel any sensations in the palm. Is it tense or easy, tingling, loose, blank, dense, heavy, numb? Just feel sensations without explanation or going into story. Just feel sensations in the palm. And as we go through the rotation of consciousness, you can, so we're going to go to the right thumb. And if you like, you can again just rub it a little bit to awaken sensation, but you don't have to do that. I'm just offering the suggestion. If you want to rub the part of the body that I'm mentioning, allow that. So moving to the right thumb. This is my right thumb. Welcome back. Moving on to the right index finger. This is my right index finger. Welcome back. This is my right middle finger. Welcome back. This is my ring finger. Welcome back. This is my pinky finger. Welcome back. This is my whole right hand. Welcome back. This is my right wrist. Welcome back. This is my forearm. Welcome back. Just feeling any sensations. Again, if it feels good for you, you can gently rub each part of the body to welcome it back. This is my right elbow. Welcome back. This is my upper arm. Welcome back. This is my shoulder. Welcome back. This is my armpit. Welcome back. And allowing your awareness to float to the left thumb, or again, you can stroke the left thumb. This is my left thumb. Welcome back. This is my left index finger. Welcome back. This is my middle finger. Welcome back. This is my ring finger. Welcome back. This is my left pinky finger. Welcome back. This is the palm of my left hand. Welcome back. This is my whole left hand. Welcome back. This is my left wrist. Welcome back. This is my forearm. Welcome back. This is my left elbow. Welcome back. This is my left upper arm. Welcome back. This is my left shoulder. Welcome back. This is my armpit. Welcome back. This is my chest. Welcome back. These are my ribs. Welcome back. This is my belly. Welcome back. This is my right buttock. Welcome back. This is my right thigh. Welcome back. This is my right lower leg. Welcome back. This is my right ankle. Welcome back. This is the top of my right foot. Welcome back. This is the sole of my right foot. Welcome back. These are my toes. Welcome back. This is my left buttock. Welcome back. This is my thigh. Welcome back. This is my left knee. Welcome back. This is my left lower leg. Welcome back. This is the top of my left foot. Welcome back. This is the sole of my left foot. Welcome back. These are my toes. Welcome back. This is my neck. Welcome back. This is the back of my head. Welcome back. This is my forehead. Welcome back. These are my eyes. Welcome back. This is my nose. Welcome back. These are my cheeks. Welcome back. These are my ears. Welcome back. These are my lips. Welcome back. This is the inside of my mouth. Welcome back. This is my tongue. Welcome back. This is my chin. Welcome back. This is my whole head. Welcome back. These are my arms. Welcome back. This is my torso. Welcome back. These are my legs. Welcome back. This is my whole body. Welcome back. This is my whole body. Welcome back. This is my whole body. Welcome, body. Welcome back. So I'll back out my voice. Feel free to stay longer if it serves you. Namaste.